Hello and welcome, Janet Beckers here with your wonderful web TV tip of the week. Unusual, I know. So why am I here in my swimmers and goggles? It's because I want to share with you a business lesson from my really sore right shoulder. You see, this morning when I was doing my laps, my friend, who is quite an experienced swimmer, pointed out to me that my right hand arm, I wasn't doing it properly. I was kind of just going like this. So she taught me the right way to go up and to be able to dig into the water. Way I've been doing it for years, and I'm always wondering, why can't I go as fast as my friends? So much so I often swim with flippers just to keep up with them, but I know that I'm fit enough. So just from our simple lesson today is I've really just learned out what was I doing wrong all this time so that I wasn't getting the impact that I should have been making. And it just came from, first of all, finding somebody who knew what they were talking about, because she used to be a swim instructor, to then to take the time to actually watch what I was doing, and then to give me instruction on what to do, and then for me to actually practice and get feedback so that she could finally tweak what I was doing. Now, one thing I learned was, this arm really hurts from using it differently. The other thing, I was so much faster for less effort, apart from the sore arm. You know, really, it was surprising, actually. So, business lessons for you is the same thing happens in business. A lot of times we can be doing something that we know is the right way. We're taking action, but we don't really know if we're doing it slightly wrong. A great example would be doing a launch and just not getting the results you wanted. You knew you had all the steps in place. What did you do wrong? You know, simple things like a program not selling, or you've got a squeeze page and everything set up for your business, but you're not actually getting the list. It's not working. So it's not until you can find somebody that really knows what they're talking about, that can actually take the time to look at what you're doing, pick out something that to them will be obvious, but to you, you just would not have even realized you were doing it. And then for you to actually go ahead and practice it and get the feedback to implement. That's the hardest step, because that's when it's going to hurt, okay? So my question to you, can you see the analogy here? Any swimming tips? Always handy. But also, can you see the relationship here? Is there something where, it wasn't until you got an expert, it could have been getting a business mentor or a business coach, or getting somebody that was specific to do with one of the things that you were doing in your business, that they picked up something that was really obvious for them, but it made a huge difference to you. Just that fine tweak that you had to do. So I'd love to hear from you. Please share them down below. If you need some help with this sort of stuff, this is what I love doing with people. So there's links down here on how you can find out more about working with me, but also importantly, I've got some great resources for you. So if you go to click the links down below, and I've got some great free training there for you that will help you to be able to get the things in the right steps. In fact, if you go to thequadrantquiz.com, if you go through there, you'll get some one-page checklists that'll tell you things in the right order, because often that's something you're doing wrong, is you're doing things in the wrong order for your stage in business. So that might help you. Okay, so meanwhile, I'm going to keep on doing my swimming, and I'm going to be getting this sore shoulder, and I'd love to hear from you. Please leave your comments down below, and I'll come and join the conversation.